My name's Andy Bowen. I was involved with the local Morris Minor Owners Club, partly because I've got such an interest in Morris Minors, and this is one of them. This is my wife's van, really speaking, not mine, but we bought it for her new business, and this is an ex-GPO van being converted for an everyday van. We bought it in London about 18 months ago. Since then we put a new engine in it and put new tyres on it, and it's generally tidied it up a bit. It runs with disc brakes. One of the things it has got is a plastic roof. The old roofs used to rot out, and so somebody came up with a bright idea of sticking a plastic roof on it. So that's the basic thing. It's nice and comfy with modern seats in it. So Morris cars, when they decided that they'd done the saloon and they'd done the traveller, they decided they wanted to go into the commercial market. So they came up with a brilliant idea of sticking a van back on the back of the cab. Now it's completely different from the Morris Saloon or the Morris Traveller, whereas this has got a chassis and the other two variants haven't. This is so you've got the cab and the back end is bolted on to the chassis itself. Now the only difference is with a van and pickup is okay, it is the back end, but you can use the front end without the cab back, and then you stick the back end for a van. If you want to pick up, then you stick a cab back on, then put the turbo on. These were used with by loads of people, GPO, Royal Mail. I'm sure somebody had letters delivered by a postman driving one of these in a bright red van. The electric board used them, the water board used them, British Rail used them. I've got a model at all with Ansell's Brewery on it. It was all sorts. It was used for anything and everything, more or less. The Morris Minor today is enjoyed by loads of people, and it's amazing. It's gone from a little bubble car, as they called it in those, and to something that's still driven in the 21st century. And I think it's the second largest club, the Morris Minor Owners Club in the world. Second to that of MG, but we're still there, we're still hanging in there. This is my other car. It's an Austin / Morris pickup. It's for the people who know that it was just a badge engineering. The 840 not the 840, the 835. When they stopped doing commercial production, they wanted another one. So they approached the Morris people and see if they can have one of their own cars. And so the only difference is it's a badge and a different grille, but maybe another sticker on the engine saying Austin, and that's all it is. Basically, it's the same thing as a Morris Minor 1000. This type of vehicle was used extensively by farmers who used to take milk churns or hay or anything around them, but they had to always take the tilt and the hoops off. It used to be used as a recreational vehicle as well. Tradesmen used them. It used to be a multi-purpose vehicle. The only thing it couldn't do was go across open. Well, it could go across open fields, but not muddy fields. But it was a damn good tradesman's vehicle. It could do practically anything. As regards to this vehicle, now it's been restored. We use it mainly for shows. Specialist shows as well, which is the LCV, Morris LCV Club. We go to their shows. One big show is the the Dorset Steam Fair, which is just purely commercial land. You know, we have about a stand of maybe 50 vehicles, and it's just vans and just pickups, just to show off the mark, what different types of vehicles you can get just on this chassis. We restored it completely for the 50th anniversary of the Morris Minors. Even though it is an Austin, it is still part of the Morris Minor range. It was we restored it, you know, for the colour, the chassis, everything was done just for the show, for the 50th anniversary show. We would like to give a damn good example of the vehicle itself. The reason why I think I got the old Morris Minors is because I learned to drive on one. I passed my test on one. I ran one for years when I was in college. It's all sorts of different adventures. And basically you can get anything you want for these vehicles.